So I'm going to talk about how the internet has enhanced communication. Could you imagine a world without the internet? A world where there's no Facebook, Skype, or Google? A world where the fastest way to communicate is to lick a stamp and send it through the mail? We all have become dependent on the internet. We use it to get information and to entertain ourselves, but mostly we use it to communicate. Can you live with a world without the internet? The internet has drastically changed the way we communicate, and in today's world, we cannot survive without it. Alright, so my main points are how it got started, how it works, how we use it to communicate, and why I think we're addicted. How it began. Some people believe that the internet began with military computers in the Pentagon called ARPANET in 1969, and they were designed to survive a nuclear attack. It was actually created so that research institutions could use the computers of other institutions when they needed more power or efficiency. Donald Davies from the United Kingdom was the first to design packet switching, which is like sending information like an email or something. ARPANET failed in its initial intent but created something much greater in the process, the internet. So now you know how it was started, but what is it and how does it work exactly? According to nethistory.info, the internet is a worldwide system of interconnected networks and computers. And all this is according to howstuffworks.com. No one owns the internet, but the Internet Society, however, forms policies and protocols for the internet usage. It is many different networks around the world that are interconnected in various ways. Your computer connects to a company's network, and their network connects to a bigger network, and all these networks just form a giant network called the internet. So how we use this network to improve our lifestyles. There are many ways in which we use the internet to communicate with other people around the world, and we use these different ways depending on what our intentions are for communication. We use it to get information. Through search engines such as Google, we can learn about virtually anything we want to. Email is a form of electronic correspondence. We can send a message to someone anywhere in the world and they can read it and reply. Social networks keep us in touch with people we know and can introduce us to people we don't by giving people the ability to post information about themselves and basically tell people about their lives. Instant communication is possible through applications such as Skype, where we can message, call, or video chat instantly with a person anywhere around the world. So these are the main uses of internet for communication, but there's a lot more. So why are these things so addictive? People who are born in the past 30 to 40 years don't really know what it's like to live in a world without the internet. We use it in nearly every aspect of our lives. Without the internet, we'd feel much more distant from people. It would take much more effort to learn about things in current events. People today rarely make time to sit with friends and chat. They compensate this lack of time by communicating over the internet. Without the internet, we would go mad. We wouldn't have as much time for anything, including building relationships. So, I've told you how the internet got started, how it works, how we use it to communicate, and why I think we're addicted. Now that you know this, and how important it is to our lives, it'd be foolish not to agree that we're addicted and can't live without it. Could you imagine a world without the internet? Would you be able to survive in a world where there's no direct connection between you and the people around you?